this is Clay Anderson, and here JR is getting ready to set up for the EVA that they're going to do tomorrow. They had to prepare a lot of special type of items that they want to take out with them to allow them to do the repair to the insulation on the ohms pod. And that's what JR is doing right here, is setting up his tools for tomorrow and having a little fun while he does it. And this is Sunny Williams. She's doing a little bit of work to help for the EVA as well by doing some battery recharging. Every time we go out with the suits, we have to bring them back in and then recharge the batteries for use later. And here I'm in a tool flurry with stuff getting ready for our oxygen generation system. And what that's going to do is provide O2 for the station on the U.S. side, and we're going to have to vent the hydrogen overboard that we create. So one of the things I'm doing is opening up the line to test it for pressure, such that when JR goes outside and opens up the valve on the outside of the station, we can vent. And here I am fighting with those tools again, trying to get the valves, all the connections hooked up so that we could open the line and check the pressure and make sure that there were no leaks. Fortunately for us, we were successful, and the part that goes from the inside of the station to the outside is leak-free. The day before Spacewalk is just about as busy as the Spacewalk itself. There's a lot of effort that goes into preparing the suits. Because we have two Spacewalk teams, we had to take the suits out from the previous team and put the ones in for JR and Danny's walk tomorrow. More preparation with JR preparing tools. The tools he is using that he's modified is actually a surgeon stapler, and he has prepared it so that it's got a tether on it and can be used outside. We do some photo documentation of those to send back to the ground to make sure that they were prepared properly. With a lot of the preparation done on the ground and a review of the procedures, it was time to tag up with the ground. This was a chance for us to interface with Team 4 that has really worked tirelessly preparing for this unexpected task of repairing the ohms pod. That involves everyone from flight director down to someone in each discipline. They run the procedures and prepare the procedures. If necessary, get in the MBL. And once we were able to hear their words on it, review the procedures again, we felt like we were ready to go. They actually sent up some videos that we could watch of them doing the work down there, which were helpful. Only so much can be described with words and with pictures, and the videos that they sent up helped as Danny then began to prepare to do this task. Once we had all the instruction from the ground, we got a team together that would be doing all the work on orbit. That includes the spacewalkers, myself, who will be reading the procedures, and then our two robotics operators, Lee Archambault and Steve Swanson, just to make sure that we knew each other's role and exactly what we were going to do. This isn't one that we were able to practice on the ground, and yet a combination of the work that was done by Team 4 and the time we spent today here, for example, is Danny practicing the staplers, using the stapler to put together two pieces of foam that represented the tile. This is the first time he'd ever had a chance to even hold this thing, and really did a great job. We're hoping that the repair will go just as well tomorrow. There's a SDS target that was taken off the station in the first EVA several days ago. Besides using the stapler, there's also a series of pins that are going to be used to secure the blanket against the tile, just to ensure that as the aircraft goes through the airflow as we return to Earth, that it does not blow back. And with that, it was the end of our day. The sun is saying goodbye, and we're looking forward to a big day tomorrow.